I want to ask you, in context of that, you have a new president right now, which is Mr. Kharge. Whatever the results are, be it the bouquets or the brickbats, who takes it? Is it Mr. Kharge?
It's not fair to blame Mr. Kharge. He took over office only 4 weeks ago.
You've already decided you're going to lose.
No, I didn't
What
say
you could
that.
win.
I didn't say
so
that.
there's no
You
blame.
said,
It could be bouquets or brickbats.
You said who takes the blame? I said
Or the bouquets,
Mr. Kharge.
or the bouquets.
See, the party in Himachal and the party in Gujarat must take the responsibility. And those from the AICs who's in charge. For example, I was appointed observer for Goa. I took the responsibility. When I went into Goa, there was no block committee. There were 40 blocks, 40 constituencies, 40 candidates. There was practically no block committee at all. So I reported, I said, listen, there's no block committee here. What are we going to elections for? So we had to create block committees. I succeeded in creating only 30 block committees. The time was limited. I had only 4 months. We created 30 block committees. We won 12 plus 12 seats. I expected to win 14. We lost 1 seat by 116 votes. We lost another seat by 600 votes. So I expected to win 14. We won only 12. And I take responsibility.
So TMC and Aam Aadmi Party quit the pitch, but sir, the end result is that...
Of course they did. No, the end result did not end there.
Whoever won are right now sitting on the side of the BJP there.
The end result, if it had stopped with BJP winning 20 seats, Congress plus winning 12 seats, and others winning, I would not be unhappy. The end result does not stop there. The end result is the worst damage to India. Again and again, in election after election, the BJP party and the BJP government at the center use their muscle power, money power, and agency power to break opposition parties and make them switch over to the ruling party. This has happened in Karnataka, this has happened in Manipur, it happened in Meghalaya, it happened in Arunachal Pradesh, it happened in Madhya Pradesh, it almost happened in Rajasthan, and they have done it again in Goa.
Right.
Again, underline the word, they did it again. They did it in 2017, they did it in 2012, and they have done it in 2022. Which means, why should people vote? Whoever the people vote, the BJP government will buy out them MLAs or MPs.
But sir, doesn't that say quite a bit about your own MLAs then?
No.
The documentary is on you.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't because it is a combination of money power, muscle power, and agency power.
Okay.
Very few people in India can stand up to the combination of this power. You threat, you tempt people, you intimidate people, and then finally they succumb.
So, sir,
when will young India rise in revolt against defection? I think the only section of the anti-defection law which should be made, and I said this to Mr. A.K. Sen in 1985, this law is very defective. The only law that is required is, if a candidate is elected on party X, the moment he leaves that party X, he loses his seat and cannot contest an election for the remaining term of that house. That is the only section that is required. Instead of that, we have got a 10-paragraph, 10 schedule, which has been so misused, so abused, and the abuses reached Himalayan proportions under the BJP government.
Mr. Chidambaram, you say the person in charge, the leader in charge of a state, will either take the brickbats or the bouquets. So let's say if you have a chance in Himachal and you win Himachal, so the bouquets go to Mr. Rajiv Shukla, not Ms. Priyanka Gandhi, who's campaigned there?
That's not correct. You are oversimplifying matters. If we win Himachal, as I hope we will, the credit must go to the Himachal Pradesh Congress Committee, the in-charge Rajiv Shukla, and the star campaigners, 40 star campaigners. I don't know how many actually went. Whoever star campaigners, they should take the credit, quite rightly. What is wrong about it?
I'll ask you about Gujarat now. Constantly what the Congress says is that they're running a silent campaign. For somebody who's overseen so many states going into election, you saw Goa. You know,
I have
and
not
then
overseen any state except Goa.
Okay, so you saw Goa. I want to ask you, and then, you know, a huge part of blame comes to us that you're not covering our campaign.
But that's true.
No, I want to ask you, what is a silent campaign?
No. See, a silent campaign is, for example, Prime Minister Modi, and I'm not attributing any wrongdoing. He had two campaigns. One, an officially blessed election campaign, where the entire bill was borne by the state. He went on an inaugural spree. The Election Commission was very indulgent. I won't use a harsher word. Very indulgent. So he practically covered all the 33 districts of Gujarat in one level of campaign, officially billed to the state government's coffers. And then now he's starting now a second whirlwind campaign which will cover all 33 districts, I'm told. Now that is completely unfair advantage over any opposition party. And what does the media do? Every speech of the Prime Minister's telecast live.
Sir, we'll telecast Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi, but there's nobody there. Your biggest campaigner is Mr. Gehlot. So therefore I ask you, what is a silent campaign? Tell us, we'll cover it, because it's so silent we can't see it.
That's not correct. They have taken... see, we can't see it from Delhi. You must go to Gujarat to see it. Now, whether it is impactful or not, I cannot say. Because I have not been there. I've been there once. Whether it's impactful, whether it's made an impact, I can't say. But the campaign model they have adopted is, they are taking yatras in every constituency. And I'm told they have covered nearly all 182 constituencies. They're holding street corner meetings. They're holding meetings at villages. They are not holding big rallies. They're not holding these glitzy rallies. You know how much does a glitzy rally cost? Do you have any idea what a Prime Minister's rally costs? Just cost it. Costed by the buses, the trucks, the food, the light, the billboards, the LED television, the stage. Just cost it.
So how much is the Bharat Jodo Yatra costing you?
Bharat Jodo Yatra is costing us only for that caravans and the food. It's not costing us anything for the party. Because the local party, for example, my son, who's an MP, and he was allotted 3 kilometers of that yatra in Kanyakumari, he took over the responsibility for arrangements, flags, etc. on the 3 kilometers. It must have cost him a few thousand. I'm not denying that. But he put up flags for 3 kilometers. Next 3 kilometers, another MP or MLA. So it's not costing, it's not a glitzy campaign. It's walking. It's walking. I'm sure they're investing in many pairs of shoes, but they're wearing out the shoes. But it's not costing us anything more than the caravan cost and the food cost for those who are sleeping and living in the caravan. Yes, it's costing us. But one Prime Minister Modi's one rally will cost you several crores. Simply cost each item. Take any cost accountant and cost every item.